balam balavatam asmi kamaraga vivarjitam dharma viruddho bhuteshu kamosmi bharatarshava. So there Bhagwan had called Arjuna as Parth, indicating that I am the seed, the eternal seed of all beings. There, O Parth, you may identify as Prithaputra. Due to your being egocentric, you can identify, but actually speaking, who is the eternal seed? I am the eternal seed. Now here Bhagwan calls him as Bharatarshava. Who is that? Bharatarshava, oh best among Bharatavansha. Balam balavatam asmi. I am the strength of the strong. Kama raga vivarjitam. Immediately our thought goes, whenever we talk of bala, strength, we think of negative strength only. Keep away, he is very strong, we will say. Oh, so we have to keep away from the strong people, or we have to be in good terms with strong people? No, we always are too afraid to be, So, balam balavatam asmi. Why are we afraid? Because that strength is imposing kama and rag, desire and attachment. Strength is the one, in fact, inculcates strength to fulfill his desires and motivated by attachment. This kind of strength is always negative. Here Bhagwan has specified that I am that strength of the strong, the strength which is without kama and raga. Kama raga vivarjitam. Without motivation of desires and attachment, if you have strength. Suppose I tell you to run 1 kilometer, okay, at your maximum speed. How much of strength will you have? Not really much. But I don't have to say anything, and you will run with all your strength more than 1 kilometer if, now you tell me, you want to run because of a dog or a tiger or a lion. We will put all our strength to save ourselves. No, that is the desire to live will make us run like anything. Otherwise, we can't run. 1 kilometer, I can't run. I don't have strength. The same person would have run. Where does this strength come from? The desire. Now this lady was lazing away in the afternoon. Very tired, since morning I have been, into something or the other. Absolutely tired. About to collapse in the bed for a nap. At that time, the bell rings. Again, now in the afternoon also people won't leave me. I'm so tired. And she got up and opened the door. And she had all the strength suddenly because she saw her mother. So all the strength came from nowhere and she forgot her tiredness and everything. Rag, attachment. So kama and rag somehow bring strength to us. Bhagwan says, not that strength. I am that strength which is not supported by your desires or attachments. Do you have that strength? Therefore, not many people will have the strength to pursue spirituality. Why? Because nobody can desire or get attached to spiritual pursuit. No. So where is the strength? There is no strength. Not many people will have the strength to pursue righteousness or truth because of this. Because neither truth nor righteousness nor spirituality can be pursued on the basis of desire or attachment. You have to be free from both to actually pursue truth. Right? So Bhagavan in short is telling that strength I am. So inculcate, build up that strength in yourself, because that is the divinity in you. That is going to make you meet yourself, your true self. Dharma aviruddho bhuteshu kamosmi. Bhagavan says even that desire which is not contrary to your dharma, that I am. Again over here, let us not apply the meaning of dharma in a wrong way. Dharma over here will mean duty. If I have a desire to fulfill my duty to the best of my ability, there that desire, Bhagavan says, I am. But that desire which is going against my duty or responsibility, that desire, Bhagavan says, I am not. In other words, how beautifully, instead of saying what I am not, Bhagavan only has said what I am. So that our focus will be on positives. So there is a nice way for the seekers to drop such desires which are not conducive to one's dharma. As a human being, all the virtues that go along with humanity, if I want to fulfill those, if I want to enhance those in me, if I want to inculcate them in me, that want, Bhagavan says, I am. So there is no problem. But if I want to become animalistic or negative in my approach, harmful for the human beings or the creation, that desire is not desirable. So one can jot down one's desires and segregate the two, which are contrary and which are conducive. And then definitely not to ever entertain the contrary desires, because that is going to take me away as a seeker. It is going to take me away from my goal. My goal is to reach the Supreme Self. Here, it is the dharma of Arjuna to fight the battle. So, to run away from the battlefield would have been a negative desire. To fight is the positive desire for him. So one has to be discriminative in entertaining the desires, keeping in mind what Bhagavan says, that which desire is divine. According to the Varna and Ashrama both. So in Grihasthashrama, pertaining to Grihasthashrama, whatever desires are given in the scriptures, in the scriptural ordinance, if it goes well, then you can fulfill them, keeping in mind your Varna and Ashrama both. So there is nothing wrong. dharma aviruddho bhuteshu kamosmi. But to go against those desires and start fulfilling one's own desires will not be advisable for a seeker. In this way, Bhagavan has given some examples of how to see the divine. Of course, in this way also Bhagavan has explained that how as a sutra, as a thread, he is binding us all together. So if we pay attention to the essential factor in this way, then we are seeing the thread which is going through all of us. Or else we are just focusing on the jewels and forgetting about the binding factor.